Los Angeles, San Diego, San Francisco and 3 other California cities have some of the biggest millennial renter wage gaps in the country, the gap being the difference between what the typical worker can afford versus the average rental costs. Of the California cities, L.A. has the biggest rent wage gap for millennials, followed by San Diego in 3rd place, San Francisco in 5th, San Jose in 7th, Riverside in 8th and Sacramento in 12th, according to an analysis by Filterbuy using data from the U.S. Census Bureau's 2020 American. In L.A., the millennial wage gap was -49.5% in 2020, with millennial renters making a median wage of $36,649, according to the analysis. However, renters needed an average wage of $72,560 to pay for a 1-bedroom rental. The median rent for a 1-bedroom was about $1,814, about 35.6% of millennials in the city were renters. San Diego also had a lofty millennial renter wage gap at -39.9%. The average wage millennials would need to make in order to afford a 1-bedroom was $69,720, even though the renter median wage was $41,885. In San Diego, 34.2% of millennials were renters. Meanwhile, Riverside's millennial renter wage gap was -34.5%, with millennials having to make an average of $47,960 to pay for a 1-bedroom. In actuality, they made a median wage of $31,414. Researchers calculated the millennial renter wage gap by finding the percentage difference between the median wage required to afford a 1-bedroom unit without spending more than 30% of the wages on rent and the actual median wage for millennial renters in the area. Millennials were defined as those between 14 to 39 years old in 2020. While rental prices declined sharply during the height of the pandemic, California's rents have been rising amid a hot real estate market, causing some cities to enact rent control protections to prevent people from being priced out of their homes. Some California landlords were allowed to bump their rent starting August 1 by as much as 10%, the maximum annual increase under Assembly Bill 1482, a statewide law passed 3 years ago. But the 10% cap applies only to complexes built before 2007 and those not subjected to rent control restrictions, meaning that other landlords can raise their rents even higher.